Hello everybody, it's ERG Apollo and welcome back to Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Oops, shit, ow. Okay. What were we doing this episode? Oh yeah. We're gonna mop up the rest of the collectibles in the underground cavern, basically, and then we are gonna head up to Olrox's quarters and deal with that. And then we're gonna head back down to the abandoned mine to obtain the spike armor, so that we can crush the spikes and do the thing and, you know... Come on, man. Hellfire. Up, down, and then... I'm trying to do the fucking... I can't do the input! I'm trying to do the input for Tetra... for fucking Tetra Spirit, but I can't do it. Fuck it. Do Summon Spirit. Summon Spirit's easier. Oh my god. What a waste of time that was. I'm so sorry. But anyway, oh hello there. Ah, fish heads. These enemies are kind of annoying. Mostly because underwater, you move super slowly. Like there's no, as far as I'm aware, there's no movement upgrade in Symphony of the Night that makes you move faster underwater. You just don't take damage from existing underwater. That's all. And I think like every Metroidvania entry in the series after this changed that, where instead of taking damage in water, you just couldn't go under the surface and like move effectively. So the upgrade changes that, which I honestly prefer because I hate how slowly you move underwater in this game, which is exactly why we're going to do a lot of underwater movement in this episode. Aren't you excited? And you know, I'm kind of also foreshadowing to this area in the inverted castle being not fun to explore. Oh boy. I have some feelings about the inverted castle. And I've already talked about them, like a little bit, but you'll kind of see full force my issues with it when we actually get there, which it could be within the next 3 or 4 episodes, maybe. It's very close, because we are basically, like, almost done with the regular castle. Like, I mean, I already have one of the 2 rings that we need for the true ending boss fights. What level am I, by the way? 24. You know, honestly, throughout the regular castle, your level doesn't really matter a whole lot, because the game is, you know, it's a fairly smooth journey in that regard. You know, I just realized... Give me that. Give me the fairy familiar, please. Like, it's a fairly smooth journey throughout the uninverted castle, but the inverted castle is, like, tough. You will actually probably die in there if you don't, like, if you're not super good at Symphony, and you also don't keep your, like, you also, like, don't, like, fucking fight things regularly and make sure you're doing the stuff, you're gonna suffer. Thankfully, though, you get a lot of XP there, so you can catch up in levels pretty quickly, but it will be a struggle for a while. And speaking of levels, something I don't like about Symphony, if you're going to, like, level to 99, eventually, enemies just start giving you, like, 2 XP. And it's like, really? Why? Like, is that like a balance thing that they wanted to make sure you don't level up too fast? Which, I mean, I guess on the one hand I get it, but at the same time it's like, dude, that's really fucking tedious. I mean, if that's the case, I'd rather you just lower the level cap. Like, It's okay. Your game doesn't have to have a level cap of 99. Like, it doesn't need it, but go off, I guess. I guess there was nothing down there. I'm stupid. Because we already got all the collectibles. Ooh, wow. Apollo, ERG Apollo misremembering things about Symphony of the Night again. I swear to God. You know, I promise I'll be much better prepared when we do, like, the DS titles, like Dawn of Sorrow, Portrait of Ruin, Order of Equestria. Fucking God. I just remembered that game exists. There's like a Castlevania My Little Pony crossover game called Order of Equestria. And I swear to God, it's a real fucking thing. And, like, I remember playing a lot of it. I don't even remember what kind of game it was. Like, I think it might have been a weird mishmash between Classicvania and Metroidvania, and it's just really weird. But also, now that I have the different transformations, there we go, lads. There we go. So there's a life apple and a jewel sword. What is the jewel sword for, you ask? Well, the jewel sword is... okay, it's more powerful than the broadsword. But the jewel sword increases the drop rate of gems. If I remember correctly. Could be wrong. I haven't gotten, like, a single gem drop. Hang on. Transforms enemies into jewels. So, there you go. The life apple was also in it. There we go. See, look at that. Zircon. The jewel sword is pretty much only here for farming for cash. It's not like a sword that's worth your time to use in battle. Unless, like, you weaken enemies to the point where you can kill them in a couple hits, but... good lord, that thing had a lot of fucking health. I'm taking a lot of damage. Some of these enemies... God, they tank hits like nothing else. You know, it's probably because the fucking Holy Rod doesn't do a lot of damage, but look at that attack speed. It's so good. It's so good. Alright, save point. Let's go. I think there's also in the... I'm trying to think of other stuff we can clean up before going to make major progress. In the starting room, like the outside area of the castle, like after Alucard does that cool ass running jump, you can fly all the way to the top and get what is it? You can get the fucking thing. You can get like health ups up there, I think. Holy hell. Strong versus holy attacks. Not super useful, if I remember correctly. Like, I think Richter is literally the only boss in this game that I remember off the top of my head that can do holy attacks. But, you know, I might be wrong. I'd assume that, I mean, maybe that one extra boss that you can fight in the inverted castle, which is like the hardest boss in the game, no joke, will deal holy attacks. I don't know. Like, I don't pay attention to the elements of enemy attacks in Symphony too much. I do in what am I thinking here? In fucking Portrait though. Portrait and Ecclesia. Because like I feel like they matter more in that game. Because I think. Can we stop juggling Alucard with zombies, please? That'd be great. Because I think, you know, one of the things that, like I said, that makes Symphony so easy is there's so much you can do in Symphony, and I don't think there's, at least right out the gate, I don't think there's as much you can do in, like, Portrait and Ecclesia, so you have to kind of rely more on optimizing yourself and whatnot. Of course, not entirely necessary if you're good enough at the game. Like, you can brute force basically every encounter without really the need to worry about like stats and Oh yeah, that's right. There's an upgrade for the wolf transformation. Life max up. What's this? Power of wolf. You can, like, run? So that's cool. I mean, it actually it's a lot of fun to do, I'm not gonna lie. It's a great way to get around the castle, honestly. Speaking of which, Orlox's quarters. I think that's where we're gonna head next. I'm just trying to look at the map and think what would be the best option to get there. Okay, going up through the squiggly realm? I think? Yeah, that'll be the best choice. And stop that. Fuck off, kid. Ooh. Boom. Yes. I mean, zircons aren't really worth that much, but hey. Money is money. Again, not like I really need it. I mean, I could save up a bunch of money to show off, like, the duplicator, which is just an absurdly fucking powerful item that just breaks the game. Because what the duplicator does is, I think you equip it as an accessory, and then what it will do is you equip a usable item, and then when you go to use that item, instead of it being removed from your inventory, the game just decides, cast the effect, you still have the item. So you could just buy, like, one or acquire one of the most powerful screen nukes in the game, use the duplicator, and there you go. That is a viable method of playing through Symphony of the Night. Not one that I think I would ever really want to use, because that sounds not very fun to me, but hey. Just get turned into zircons. That's fucking lame. Give me something more than zircon, dude. I need the money. Also, holy crap, the jewel sword is, like, really slow. Forgot about that. Oh, God. You know, coming back to this area, you know what I just fucking realized? That like, I just thought about? In the Saturn version of the game, you know, all of the extra areas. Oh, going through these Saturn exclusive areas in the inverted castle has to suck ass. Especially since the Saturn exclusive areas have, like, remixes of like old school Castlevania tracks like Bloody Tears and Vampire Killer in the beginning. So you gotta wonder. Because if you didn't know, the inverted castle has, like, 2 songs. Yep. 2 songs. And I'm not going to talk about those 2 songs till we get there, but one of those songs is barely used, and one of those songs is used in nearly every area. And I don't look forward to hearing it over and over. So... it's like, it's annoying, but whatever. We'll deal with it. We'll deal with it. I'm not going to be happy about it, but it is what it is. Yes. So, okay. So before we go to Olrox's quarters, since I can fly, we're going to head up to the room above us. I don't think there's much in the way of stuff in this room besides the... or is that in... you know, that might be in the Marble Gallery, but there's a room that you can fly up to with the Bat Transformation that will get you the opportunity to pick up every sub-weapon in the game. So, like, if you want a particular sub-weapon for a boss, or you need a particular sub-weapon for a puzzle or something, you know. Gravity boots. That's what they do. That's it. That's it. Not that interesting of an item, honestly. But, yeah, it is what it is. You motherfucker. Come on. I need you to, like... come on. I mean, I could go back to the catacombs. Not the catacombs, the Colosseum and get to Orlox's quarters that way, but I'm already here. waste time. You're wasting my time, Symphony. You're wasting my time. You kind of gotta wonder though, how did people figure out how to get the true ending? Because it's like I said, it's kind of out there. You know, you gotta go fight a succubus, get a gold ring, go to this other area to grab armor to run through a hallway to get the other one, and it's like, what? You're just like, huh? Like, what is this? I just like, I mean, I guess like if you explored enough, you might be able to come across those items like on your own and think, hey, who knows? But what would compel you to wear both of those rings and walk back to the clock tower room? Unless you just decided to go back to Orlox's quarters just kind of on your own. Okay, y'all can kind of fuck off, please. I don't want to deal with this. If you could just... Okay, goodbye. So you could just... You know, okay. Cool. That's a fucking dead end. Please get away from me. I don't want this. I don't want that. Okay. Let's try it. So Orlox's quarters isn't too tough as an area. You do have some relatively hard-hitting enemies, like the hammer and that sword, that fucking, like, summon sword thing in the start of the room. But, honestly, if you're coming to Orlox's quarters as late as I am, it's not good. Is Orlox's quarters even, like, required to finish the game, now that I think about it? Like, do you even have to come here, or is this area entirely... Well, no. You do have to pass through Olrox's quarters to reach the, what is it? The Colosseum. What is this? Is this a real point? So, like, at least coming in here. But, like, a second is required. But is passing through Orlox's quarters in their entirety even necessary? I mean, you gotta wonder with a game like this, how much of this is actually, like, required to finish it? I mean... Like, am I really going here because I have to, or am I going here because it's what I'm used to? These are the kinds of questions that go through the head of someone playing Symphony, I guess. The deep philosophical aspect of playing an Igavania. Good lord, what the fuck is this? What does this series come to? I can't wait for, like, these videos to take a month to get uploaded, like all of them. And by the time all of the episodes get uploaded, people are like watching them and like, dude, what the fuck are you talking about? And I'm like, I don't remember saying that. Because it's been so long. Oh god. That'll be fun. Because like, by the time I'm recording this video, none of the Symphony episodes have actually been uploaded yet. So, part of my idea of wanting to change my upload strategy, my upload and recording strategy, so that I'm not like getting stuff done. Because like I said in the update video, what is this? Iron ball. Ooh. Because like I said in the update video, I want to actually like get Let's Plays like finished and put them out there. Boss fight? Oh. Oops. Oh, Olrox was easy. The fucking thing he transforms into. Nasty. Hang on. I'm stuck. Oh my god, I'm getting tossed around like a goddamn ragdoll. Hit his head, do more damage. That seems to be like the thing with vampire. I mean, well, okay, that's like a thing with vampires anyways, you know, like fucking hitting their head, right? I'm not like an expert on vampire lore, so please don't quote me. What? Orlox, are you good? Oh, whoa, what the fuck? What is this? Bro, what are you doing? I can't... It's like, dude, what the hell was that? That was probably the worst I've ever done in the Olrox fight. And I'm sorry you had to see that. But it's okay. I mean, okay, I guess that's because like that was like a boss room, and there's like the game handles those differently, but I don't see why they need to change it. Echo of Bat. Oh yeah, you need. Okay, I'm done. So, well, you don't need the Echo of Bat because in order to get the spike armor, you have to go through a dark room in the abandoned mine. And while you don't need the sonar to get through it, it's kind of helpful. Being able to tell where the fuck you're actually going in that area is nice. Okay, I remember now. I remember why I go through Orlox's quarters every time I play through the game. See? I'm not... I mean, I am dumb, but like, you know what I mean. So I think we're all good to go down to the abandoned mine. Like, as soon as I probably, like, map out this entire room, which is just a fucking massive, massive goddamn area. To this room first. So yeah, we'll head down. We'll head down to the abandoned mine, grab the spike armor, and then we'll probably just straight up finish the uninverted castle. Didn't this turn like red? Oh yeah, it's getting red. That's such a cool little detail. And like, doesn't it eventually just straight up turn to blood? Come on. Just Symphony of the Night is such a fucking detail. You know, I talked about it, you know. Like, you know, I bring it up all the goddamn time, but Symphony of the Night is such a detailed game. Like, whether it be the way the game, like, the way the mechanics were designed, or the way that the levels were built, or the way they were, like, literally artistically designed is like, oh, there's so much, and it's so pretty, and it's just, ugh. Like, damn. Symphony of the Night is like, it's like people ask, you know, go, oh my god, you know, why do people still like looking at like 2D sprites and all this fucking garbage? We got like high quality 3D models, blah blah blah. Sprites have no place. They can't look good. It's like a Symphony of the Night is like the game that you show them to like argue that. It's like, this game is gorgeous. Garnet? Okay. That's like, look at this game. This was a PlayStation game from 1997 and it's still like, I don't think this game has aged visually, like, even a little bit. Like, I mean, you could make the argument that, oh, it uses sprites, so it's, you know, it's old. But, like, come on, man. Let me ask you something. I want you to go boot up an Xbox 360 game, an HD Xbox 360 game from 2005 or 2006. And you tell me if that still holds up, like, perfectly visually. It probably doesn't. It probably looks old. It feels old to see. You know? Shit, dude. That's like, whatever. I just hate graphics elitism in video games is all I'm trying to say. I hate people that try to ignore and talk down the merit of high quality 2D artwork in video games. Just because, you know, oh, 3D, HD, all this bullshit. And not that 3D HD is, like, bad, because it can look fucking gorgeous and be, like, this amazing, like, format to design art in, but, like, I don't know. You guys, you know what I'm saying, right? That's just me fucking rambling again. I should probably just stop talking, because I don't know what I'm talking about. You get it. Anyways. I think that's going to be it for this episode of Symphony of the Night. We're approaching the 25-minute mark, so, you know, gotta try to keep these videos from not being hours long. But yeah, we're getting pretty fucking close. In the next episode, at the very least, we should have the spike armor, so that'll be fun. So, yeah. But once again, we're making pretty steady progress, lots of progress, and I'm excited because we'll almost be done with the regular castle, and that's fun. So anyways, thank you all for watching this episode of Symphony of the Night. I hope you did enjoy yourself. Please stay safe out there, and I'll see you in the next one. Quit down.